everybody. Listen, I'm coming on here today because, I just have this driving force. I don't know if it's the creator, if it's my purpose. Something is driving me to let people know that time is getting short. It's time for everybody to get their money right. It's time to get your money right now. We don't have a lot of time left in order to really start getting yourself prepared for the future. And let me just say this. They're telling us every day that there's a new norm. And let me tell you, that new norm is not beneficial for you. And if you haven't taken the time right now to situate yourself, you're going to find yourself really in a bad situation. And just from my heart, I need you to hear me and to understand this, that now is the time for you to really start making changes and getting yourself set up financially. Because if you're not setting up yourself financially, you're going to soon find yourself in a situation where you're not going to be able to do it. Now, I'm with a company who has lofty goals and lofty dreams, and they have this vision of creating 100 million new sales in the next 2 years, and getting 100,000 new customers, and creating 20 millionaires. Now, I have a personal goal of making $500,000 every single month and helping at least 4 or 5 other people do the same exact thing. I'm actually looking to create an inner circle of people, of 20 people who are on that same mission. But my goal out of those 20 people, prayerfully I can get all 20, that me and all 20 can make $500,000 a month. But I know that may not be realistic because everybody don't have the same goals, but at least 4 or 5 people in that group to make that kind of money. And I also understand that 80% of being able to do that is mindset. That's what I wanted to come on today, because a lot of people just don't have the mindset. They don't believe in the power of being able to do anything. If you really want to, make some money and live the life that you want to live, and be able to create a legacy so that when you are no longer here, you're able to take care of your children and your children's children. It's not going to happen if you're just working on a job. I'm sorry, that's not going to be, because the most that you can make on a job will probably about 6 figures. Maybe they'll pay you $100,000. If you're really, really good at sales, then you might make a little bit more. But for the most part, the average person is making less than $50,000 a year, and you're never going to be able to do anything making $50,000 a year. You're just going to be able to get by, barely pay your bills. You're not going to be able to do the things that you want to do out of life. But the only way to be able to do those things is to change your mindset. So the first thing you have to do to start working on your mindset is to, one, know what it is that you want. You can have anything that you desire if you get your mindset right. I'm telling you that. That's the absolute positive truth. If you get your mindset right, you can have whatever it is that you want. Now, it's going to require certain things that you got to have your mindset right. You're going to have to hustle and grind. You're going to have to learn how to invest, and you're going to have to learn how to optimize the money that you have. But the first step and the most important step is getting your mindset right. That's how come you can have 2 different people starting off doing the same exact thing, and one person take off and make money which seems really simple and easy, and the other person will struggle and never really go too far. And the difference is, the person who takes off is a person who already had the foundation of their mindset right. So you have to have the right mindset in order to do the things that you want to do. And the first thing is knowing what it is that you want. Most people don't know what it is that you want. You can walk down the street in any major city and you ask a person, what do you want out of life? And most people have absolutely no idea. They'll say, I don't know. I want to wake up. I want to, I don't know. And if you ask them what their goals are, they will have absolutely zero idea what their goals are. Do you know there was a experiment done years ago? They took 100 men at the age of, I think they were 20 years old or 25 years old. And they asked them what was their goals. And they all pretty much had the same kind of goal. They wanted to make money. They wanted to have a nice home. They wanted to have a wonderful wife and a great marriage and some wonderful kids. They all had that same goal. Now, it took 100 men. At the age of 65, they went back to these same men, 100 men, to see where they were in life. And out of all of the 100 men that they spoke to originally at the age of 25, now at the age of 65, only one of them was really wealthy. 4 of them were financially, one was wealthy and financially free. 4 were wealthy, they were doing well. The rest of it, 95%, some of them had died, but most of them were living like they didn't have any money. They were broke, barely making it, and hardly doing, not really surviving, not doing anything. And they found out that the difference between the 5 men and the 95 men was that the 5 men had actually had figured out what it is they wanted in life, had written out their goals, and had actually worked towards achieving their goals. See, the problem is most people don't write out their goals. And if you don't know where you're going, you're not going anyplace. You're just wandering. So the most important thing for you to do, and this is what I want to come on and tell you today, if you are somebody who's serious, who don't want to get caught up in what is really about to come down the turnpike, if you're paying attention, you'll see it. You can see how high the prices of things are starting to get in the supermarkets. You can also see that when you go to a lot of these supermarkets, a lot of the shelves are empty. So if you're a person who's not in a position where you have hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars already saved or someplace that's working and making money for you, you're going to find yourself really in a bad situation. I'm here to shake you and say, now is the time for you to wake up and start doing something. You don't want to get caught out there. You don't want to get caught out with no financial net, with nothing to fall down on. You don't want to become the 95% who's struggling for the rest of their life. You want to be a person who's able to continue to live your life, and you want your children to be able to live life too. You want to make sure that they're secure, because if it's rough right now, I can't imagine what it'll be like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now. When your children are your age, if you haven't done a job to make sure they're financially set, or have them to create the mindset of being financially set, they're not going to be. So you need to really start thinking of what it is that you want to do to start right now, creating the additional wealth, making your money work for you. If you say, well, I'm okay, I got some money saved in my savings account, that money is going to be declining as this inflation increases. That money is going to go from being whatever it is that you have to 10% less, to 15%. However long or high this inflation goes, your money is going to dwindle at that same rate. If it's not working for you, it's going to just sit there and work against you. So you have to start understanding money. You have to start understanding how to create wealth. I want to help you do that. I'm actually looking I have 20 spots. 20's not left, but I have spots. I'm trying to reach 20 people now who want to start making some additional money, or learning the process of making additional money, learning the process of growing your money, making sure that you can live in the future, so that your children can live in the future. It's time to start really being serious about this. I can't stress it any further. If this is something that you're interested in and you want to start learning how to make money, learning how to start growing your money, learning how to become financially free, do me a favor. Click on the link or go to www.tinyurl.com/winwithdawn. I want you to do that right now, because it's an application I want you to fill out. Once you fill out the application, I'm going to send you some information on exactly what it is that we're doing to change our financial situation, and how I want to help you change yours too. I'm changing mine. I'm changing my mindset. I'm changing my life. I'm setting myself up. I'm setting my children up, and I want to help you set yours up too. Just do it. Click on the link. Fill out the application, and let's start making some money. Let's start changing our mindset and our financial situation. I want you to have a great day, and I'll see you soon.